Okay, here we are on the job site. Plumber already set the new pan. I put 1x3s in the back wall to build out past that pipe so it's flat and not have a bow there. I installed new plywood on the floor. Got 3/4 inch plywood there. Here's me putting up kerdi board. What I always do with, especially with kerdi board, make sure I dry fit it, make sure everything fits. And once that's good, if the wall is not flat, if I can't make any adjustments with, say, my wood planer or adding 2x4s, if I can't do that, or if it's with, too much work to do that, what I'll do is I'll just take some thin set. In this case, I'm using ardex X77. It's a self-drying thin set, so people say you can't use thin set and the stud is not going to dry because kerdi board is waterproof, which is correct. So you need to use a self-curing thin set, either rapid dry or a Ardex product. So that's what I'm using here. See, I'm putting the board in place here. That's good. Checking the top spot there for the shower head. That's good. Checking everything. Okay, now that the board is fitting well, I'm checking with my shredded where I need to add my adhesive. Once again, this is Ardex X77, a very good quality thin set. Basically just putting on my trowel and taking my small margin trowel and just spotting it up there on the stud, making sure that it's got a good thin set, not just one spot every 6 inches, but making sure it's completely covered there. Build out to roughly where I need to, so that way when I press it in, it doesn't collapse all the way. So basically, I'm not doing anything. I'm adding enough adhesive so when I do press it into place, once it dries, it stays flat in its section. Now, since I had to put a thin set on that middle stud there, you can't put any screws there, because if you do, you're basically defeating the purpose of building out that stud to get your substrate flat there, get your wall completely flat left to right and vertically. So I'm just putting screws where I can, where I didn't have to add adhesive to get everything flat. So basically with this kerdi board, it comes with washers. They just puncture into the kerdi board. You put the washer there, then you have special screws that they give you. And you put those screws in there, and once that's all done, you put your kerdi membrane over there, and then you're 100% waterproof. Okay, this is this finished product. All the kerdi board's up. I screwed it where I could, and where it meets the drywall is slightly thicker there, so I had to screed it out with thin set. come back the next day, finish fastening it. Okay, now first thing I'm doing is marking a nice plumb line. So make sure I hit the stud, do not miss it, especially with this kerdi board. Once that's done, I fasten everything off with the special washers and screws that you need to use with the Schulter kerdi board. And once that's all done, I start waterproofing everything with the kerdi membrane. Now you can either make squares out or you can just use one strip. In this case, I just cut squares and then put them on just like that, whatever is going to be easier. this is what it should look like when it's all done. Okay, now I'm installing some ditra using ardex AF207. This is approved for under your ditra to install it. Usually you use a premium modified thin set, but in this case ardex does make this product and it's very good. It's a glue basically. And since I was setting tile the day that I installed this ditra, what happens is if you have to lift the tile and you set that ditra with a regular modified thin set, what's going to happen is going to pull that ditra from your substrate and basically break your bond to the substrate, so it's no good. So by using this ardex AF207, it allowed me to set these wood plank tiles that day, and if I need to make any adjustments by lifting the tile, it wouldn't compromise my bond underneath, because this stuff stays pretty tacky for about 5-6 hours, so no problems there. Very good product from ardex. Okay, now since you have a waterproof membrane on your floor, you might as well use a sealant to make it 100% waterproof, especially around where your wallboard meets your shower pan. That's very, very important there. And what I'm using here is Ardex CA20. Schulter also makes kerdi fix, so either one will be sufficient to make everything 100% watertight. Alright, got the floor laid out here. Got a full tile to this wall, and got a 4-inch saddle coming. Got a 4-inch saddle coming to this line right here. The tile will be about 4 3/4, so decent sized piece. Tool cut's not perfect, but doesn't have to be perfect. Tool's gonna cover that. The spots really want to be tight, but not my best cut, but not gonna go crazy over it. So that's that. I'm gonna start. As far as the layout goes, you got a full tile right here, 3/4 of a tile, half a tile, and a quarter of a tile. Then once I start this next row here, I'll start off with that size piece. So that way it'll look like the joints are going like this on an angle. Everything will line up, and that way you know what you got to that wall. Got the wall laid out, 12 by 24 is running horizontally. We're going to be doing a full piece and a 3/4 piece. Check to make sure I got decent cuts to the inside there, back wall, and the ceiling. So to make sure you lay out everything so you know what you're getting and not just guessing. So let's start setting.
He was actually like, he never pants.